Keith Scott, the host of Black Trending, right here with Black Video News. I'm right here behind the stage with none other than R&B artist Mr. Glenn Jones, baby. How you doing, Mr. Jones?
Good, Keith. How you, bro?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm so excited, man, to be back here. One of my favorite R&B singers of all time, Mr. Glenn Jones. Man, what's been going on with Glenn?
Hey, man, God is good. I've been blessed. I've been, in the game for over 30 years, and I'm still doing my thing. People still like to come out and hear, the music and the songs that they, grew to love a long time ago. And it's been a blessing, man. I'm traveling, over in Europe a lot, back and forth from France to Amsterdam to Germany to England to so many places.
Wow, that's exciting, man. You still doing it? You still traveling like that? Because I know you were on the road years ago going to those places. So,
yeah, the thing about people in Europe is that they have a profound love for the music. The whole creativity of it. They love R&B, and particularly they love what we like to call old school R&B. The true R&B, and they're very knowledgeable. They know who's playing on what record, who wrote the song, who produced it, what studio it was recorded in. They know everything, So right. It's always a pleasure going over there.
Yes, sir. Let me ask you a question, because I don't know if a lot of people know your background, but I do know that you're from Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. J-Ville in the house.
Yeah.
Do you actually go back to Jacksonville and lay it down anytime?
Yeah, I do. Matter of fact, I'll be in Jacksonville next week. I'm doing a event with Mayor Brown. Matter of fact, back in September, I was there for the Soul Food Festival, which was in Metro Park, and it was a show with the Whispers and Kelly Price and Mint Condition and many other acts. And the mayor came out. He gave me the key to the city. Gave me a proclamation. He made September 10th Glenn Jones Day. Right. And it was great, man, just to come back and sing for the people that, when I was coming up learning, trying to develop my craft. Right. And for them to see me at this point, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been a great role for you in your career with all of the hits, man. You got so many. I love them all personally. I just had you autograph a CD that I brought in personally that I had to get you, which is a classic.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you, man. It's like, sometimes, as an artist, we have, favorite projects that might not have that critical acclaim, to it, but personally, we're proud of, the work that we did on it. And, I always had a love for, up-and-coming musicians, producers and songwriters. So a lot of times I did my projects and I didn't give my budgets and stuff to, a lot of the more renowned producers. I wanted to give some of the young cats a shot. And it kept my music, kept it current and kept it relevant, and that was one of the projects I did, which was great, man. That's an amazing CD. I'm very proud of that CD.
You should be, because every track on it is hitting hard. Yeah. Most people don't know that when it all started back with Norman Connors. Yeah. And a lot of people don't know that you used to sing with Norman Connors.
Well, I met Norman back in the day, man. I started out in gospel, and Reverend James Cleveland, he was the guy that gave me my first shot. He recorded an album on me in Ray Charles' studio out in L.A. And I recorded a second project, and when I did that, Norman Connors heard it, and he was getting ready to do a project called, Take It to the Limit, and he had a song that he wanted me to do called Melancholy Fire.
Right.
And that was my introduction to R&B music.
I know, was it your family that you did gospel music with? Because I know there's a history when we talk about you first starting out in gospel. Was it with the family, or were you still flying solo at an early state of career in your life?
Well, my family, they supported me. I was actually 14 years old when I formed my group. So, I come from a family of 9, and I was a baby boy, so my older brothers, they were like, look, we got you. They bought me a 12-passenger van. They bought me equipment, and and they were my managers, my two older brothers, Luther and Lewis, and they would drive me all across the country, man, singing, my group. And I actually started out earlier than that because I was on the road with people like the Mighty Clouds of Joy and Shirley Caesar. All those people, I was singing with a group from Jacksonville called the Bivens Special, so they would let us open up the show. Yeah.
Well, Glenn, man, it is such an honor. You laid it down. You still you still can hit them notes too, bro.
Hey, brother, thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for taking the time out. And Glenn, I always ask my people, can you just leave me with a little something smooth, man? Just a few little notes. Could you do that for me, please? Keith Scott at BBN, can you just leave me with something that my viewers could say, man, Glenn is still a man.
We've only just begun. The romance is not over. Got a lot of love to give.
You heard it first. That's Glenn Jones, still laying it down. Keith Scott, Black Video News.
Oh, Bell.